They just added the best animated camo we've seen into Modern Warfare 2, and once unlocked, you can use this in Modern Warfare 3. The catch being, this is a limited time camo. At the time of recording this, you have 13 more days to get this camo, and once that time passes, you will never be able to unlock this camo again. So in this video, we're going to go over exactly how you unlock this camo, the fastest way to grind for it, then we're going to show it in game how it looks in dark areas, light areas, on a couple different blueprints to fully test this out. If you want to see more videos like this in the future, make sure to unlock that subscribe button. This being the new Ghoulie Mastery camo unlocked via the Haunting event. So once you load into game, click on the Haunting tab, scroll down, and in the bottom right hand corner, you see the Ghoulie camo. This costs 1,000 souls. So you have to go into game, collect souls, grind all the way up to 1,000. Once you have that amount, you can buy this, redeem it, then you can use it on every single weapon in the entire game. Now, when it comes to grinding out these souls quickly, the fastest methods are going to be in Warzone. If you really want to play multiplayer, I'd recommend Shipment or Zombie Infected. This will work, but Warzone is going to be a lot faster. I don't recommend playing DMZ at all. DMZ is probably the slowest way to grind these out, unfortunately. So if you are a DMZ player, I'd recommend going to Warzone to get the souls quickly and then go back to DMZ once you get the camo. There's also the M4 blueprint you get for pre-ordering Modern Warfare 3. This drops more souls when you kill enemies, but it does that very rarely. And in multiplayer, this is useless because you got to complete the entire game regardless. And in Warzone, you're way better off using a weapon you're comfortable with. So unless you really like the M4, I'm going to recommend just not using this. I didn't use this pretty much at all when I was grinding souls. Using a regular AR that I was more comfortable with got me way more souls per minute than what you're going to get by using this. Now, the one thing that did actually help speed up the process of grinding out these souls was the Ghost Tracker gun screen. When you equip this gun screen onto a weapon, when you kill an enemy, it automatically brings all of the souls to you and automatically collects them. Doesn't matter the distance. If you kill an enemy 100 meters out, all of those souls are going to come directly to you and automatically collect. This helps if you're killing people at range, because a lot of times other people are going to steal those souls, so you're not able to get them, or you might die. So this helped out a lot. The unfortunate part is this isn't free. You've got to buy the Paranormal Activity bundle to get this. So it does help a bit, but you have to pay money for it. And it's, in my opinion, not really worth spending money to help you grind out this event a little bit quicker. Because when this event ends, this gun screen is going to be useless. So after today's update, currently the quickest way to grind out souls is by playing lockdown quads. When you spawn in, the main goal is to kill enemies and collect souls. The new cap goes all the way up to 25, so you want to try to get all 25 souls as quick as possible. You can get souls from looting chests, but you get a lot more just by killing enemies. If you have a squad of people to play with, it's going to make it quicker because you can stack together and take out more enemies. Yeah, you got to make sure everyone on your team gets that max cap of 25, but you're just going to have more people to help you shoot. You can also steal souls from enemies as long as they're not using that gun screen. That works really well. And a lot of people are currently playing lockdown quads for this. So there's just a ton of people to farm all over the place. Now, once you get the max amount of souls in the game, you are able to back out, but there's a trick you can do to speed up this process even more. Instead of just leaving the game, what you want to do is get killed by an enemy, and while you're watching the kill cam, if you press the pause menu and you go to the menu at the very top, it's going to say play again. If you hit this option, it's just going to immediately load you into another game and start searching for it, which saves time because now you don't have to back out, start searching for a match, start loading and go into it. It's going to skip a few of those steps and just put you in a new match where you can grind out more souls, rinse and repeat. And all it's going to do is take 4 matches. Every 4 matches, you are going to get 100 souls, meaning you've got to play a total of 40 matches. And these matches maybe take 5 minutes for you to get the max amount of souls, sometimes way less than that. I've had games where I've been able to get the 25 souls in just a couple of minutes. Yeah, you do have to factor in the loading time, but if you're doing this efficiently, you can get all 1,000 souls needed for the camo in about 4 or 5 hours after today's update. And yeah, 4 or 5 hours is still a decent amount of time, but when you compare this to something like Orion, I think this camo looks way better than Orion, and Orion takes way more than 4 or 5 hours to grind for. All it takes is 4 or 5 hours, and you've got a camo that looks better than pretty much everything else in the game. And finally, here's how the Ghoulie camo looks in game, and that looks great. I want to do something real quick. So this is the Ghoulie camo. Let's compare this to the Mastery camo in the game. This is Orion. Out of these two camos, which one would you rather use? This one right here, which definitely looks better than what it did at launch, but compared to this, yeah, I think most people are going to say the Ghoulie camo is better. This camo is a really good looking camo, and it has some bonus features. So this is what it looks like in the daytime, right? And this is what Orion looks like in the daytime. Now let's take both of these camos and take them in a dark environment and see which one looks better down here. So now we're in a darker area. So you can see Orion still seeable, but not as much. Definitely could have used some special lighting effects. Here's how the Ghoulie Camo looks. Yeah, this one looks a lot better. And you can see it's almost got like a different texture because the green doesn't light up. So when you take it in a darker area, the green kind of goes away, but you can kind of see it when you go into a lighter area. So it leads to a really cool effect as you're going from like a dark area to a light area, back to a dark area. And overall, yeah, in my opinion, the best camo in this game. Here it is on the cast off. Looks pretty good. Great coverage on pretty much everything we put it on. Love the fact that it covers scopes as well. This is a blueprint for the Lockman Shroud. I want to try it on some blueprints as well. Yeah, this one goes really well on that. Okay, this camo looks really good on see-through weapons. It only has the purple part, but it almost gives it a really ghost-like feel to it because you can see through the weapon. It's got the slow-moving purple on it. Definitely a really interesting effect. Then we have it on a sniper rifle. Love the green on the scope. Let's take these into the glowy room and see how ridiculous this camo gets. So here we go. That is beautiful. Yeah, this is probably one of the best rooms in the entire game to just see pure glow on weapons, and this camo does not disappoint. This is probably going to be ridiculous. Now we're on the nighttime map. Let's take off the night vision goggles and give the camo a look. Yeah, that is beautiful, but still usable. That's what I like about this. It's not overdone. And after using the Warzone Nuke camo, the fact that you're actually able to use this in dark environments is a huge selling point for Modern Warfare Zombies, because there's probably going to be dark parts of that. Maybe not at launch because it is on the Warzone map. But yeah, this is actually going to be a good usable camo even in dark areas. Now, one thing I do want to address, a lot of people are upset with this camo. They're saying it got nerfed right before it launched, and they did update this camo. There was a ton of leaked images and leaked videos of this camo before it came out via unlock tools and other sort of modding software, and it was a lot brighter than what it is now. And they actually made it a little bit more dull before they released it. Personally, I think this is a good thing, and I'll explain why. As someone who's used the Nuke camo, this camo used to be like the Warzone Nuke camo, and this is the Warzone Nuke camo. It's the same thing, except it's just way brighter. And this camo used to be this bright, and this is cool at first, but this camo is super impractical. This is not a camo you can use on a lot of maps. I mean, just look at this thing. It starts to hurt your eyes after using it for more than a minute. When you go to ADS, most of the reticles you put on this, and the iron sights on a lot of the weapons just aren't usable. You can't even ADS properly anymore. And it gets even worse when you take it in a darker area. Like, it's a cool looking camo. Don't get me wrong. This is cool, but it's just too bright, and it's not a camo you can use long term. Whereas this camo, it still lights up. It's still bright, but it's usable. And I think it's a good change. I would way rather have the camo look like this in the dark than this. Yeah, there's a lot of spots on Al Mazrah while you're playing that this is the gun you're trying to use. Good luck hitting anything with this. And I don't know. I know a lot of people aren't going to agree with me, and a lot of people would rather have the camo look like this, but it's just not. I want to use this camo long term. You can't practically play with a camo like this. In my opinion, a camo that's a little bit more dull down and not super shiny, but still looks good in the dark, because it doesn't look bad. This still is a good looking camo in the dark. It's just a usable camo in the dark. It's usable in the daytime, and it looks good in all the different scenarios. So in my opinion, I prefer what the quote-unquote nerfed version of this camo way more than the original. But to wrap this up, I highly recommend you get this camo. This is the best animated camo in Modern Warfare 2, in my opinion. You've got limited time to get it, and it only takes about 5 or so hours to grind it out. So go ahead, get this bad boy. If you guys want to see more videos like this in the future, make sure to unlock that sub button. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.